Well, Central Oregon, hope you woke the kids and called the neighbors, because as you can see, a very special edition of the Big Playback tonight. I'm joined, of course, by Jordan Williams. Good to have you here, Jordan.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Max. We have 5 games coming your way from teams across the high desert. But before we dive into the action, Max, I know you want to share the true highlight of the week, or really maybe the season.
Yeah, Jordan, as we know, sports have the power to inspire and unite people in a way that little else does. Nelson Mandela said that in 1995, but that stands true today, especially in Bend. Cameron Walker has not stepped foot on the court for the Lava Bears this season, but his impact on the game and the team is undeniable.
When you go to a basketball game at Bend High School, you'll definitely hear a lot of this. And rightfully so. The team is en route to its first winning season since 2017. But this year, it's not just about wins and losses. They're playing for something, or rather, someone, bigger than basketball.
My name is Cameron Walker. I am the general manager.
Cameron is a senior who just graduated from Bend High School. And like he said, he's the general manager of the basketball team, a role he's clearly embraced.
I always yell. I cheer my teammates. I so excited my team wins.
Cameron was born with Down syndrome. His dad, Mike, said they weren't sure what his future would hold.
We always joke like, man, he's not going to run. You know, like that's what you feel like when you have a child with special needs. You just don't know what to expect.
But basketball was Cameron's saving grace.
Just from a very, very young age, he was doing the granny style, like outside the three-point line, just draining it. Like I couldn't do it.
You can usually find Cameron playing Unified Sports, a program which combines Special Olympics athletes with those who don't have intellectual disabilities. But the pandemic put their season on hold, which is when Cameron decided to try out for the high school team.
We always want Cameron to be involved in a process, so he learns disappointment. It sounds strange to say that, but we wanted him to go through the tryout process because he could play basketball.
Cameron did not make it as a player, but head coach Aaron Johnson knew he wanted Cameron to still be a part of the team. Yeah, he organizes gear just like any other manager would, but his true value comes on game day.
Our bench gets worn quite a bit because they're excited. They like to play for each other, and he is the most excited of the bunch.
And the players certainly appreciate the energy boost.
It's just fun to have him there, fun to see him there. I think he really likes being there.
I'm going to be happy, have energy, have my power.
Even though Cameron hasn't played in a game, this team would not be the same without him.
And Cameron, it was so great to see you and your family at tonight's game. Please don't ever change. Your energy and your passion for the game are so contagious, but let's see if they could help the Lava Bears take down the Cougars on Tuesday. They have the ball here, and get woke with Christopher Doak. Dude takes it himself and kisses it off the glass. Similar play here from the Cougars. This one an even tougher shot moving to the left. I guess the bank was open late on Tuesday. These teams taking advantage. Caleb McConkey, watch this. Leaves his defender in the dust, breaking ankles and breaking nylon with that baseline J. Headband Kohler, one of my favorite players on the court. He can take you to work too. One jab step and he is gone. Then look at too small, Jordan. We've seen that in the NBA. That means you can't guard me. Still a close game, though. In fact, tied at 37 with seconds left in the first half. But Ben Cowan changes that. Watch this, Jordan. Putting them to sleep. This is what happens. This is why we like rivalry games here in Central Oregon. Cameron loves it. We love it. Gives us the stamp of approval. The Lava Bears close out the Cougars at home, winning 80-68. Take it away, Jordan.
That Ben's boys team's got a lot of swag. Now to the girls matchup. Lava Bears looking to replicate the boys' success. Starting these off with the home team and senior point guard Kaylin Bowles. This is her signature move. Little hop, skip, and a jump. Wasn't the first time she pulled that move off on Tuesday either. To the other side of the floor, it's Chloe Lelouge with the miss, but she gets her own rebounds and finds Ava Dennis for the bucket plus the foul. We call that an and one, Max. Now, Olive Nye. Now a little too quick for her defender on this play, laying it in for the easy two. Lefty Mountain View looking for a transition bucket. It's Bulls to Liliana Overcash to Casey Booster. Little hot potato action for the 3-ball. Lava Bears, though, were a little too much for the Cougars, as Cougars could not stop Olive Nye. It's like trying to stop olive oil with water. Does that metaphor work? I don't know, but Olive Nye gets the and one and leads her team to victory. Lava Bears take the win on the road and get their first win of the season, beating the Cougars 45-35. And don't go anywhere. The big playback is just getting started.
Just getting started. 3 more highlights checking in on the other side of this break. We'll be right back.